What's up, OG, triple OG?
It's your man,
OG,
y'all
triple,
already know what it is.
OG.
Yo, we rocking McCoy today, so without further ado, let's get to the video.
Do we got that video ready to play? Hey man, play this video. Listen, I want my people from my show to hear this video because this is one of the sisters I hope to have on my show. Now this is just a microcosm of what she talks about.
She the truth.
But when she said this, I was like, this is something we have to talk about. Give it to me, man.
I think I know what this is. She the truth.
This is what you have to remember. The average black woman in America don't get no older than about 14.
Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
So just talk to her and deal with her like you dealing with a 14-year-old. Don't come at her like you dealing with an equal, because she's not going to be able to accept that. You got to go way back. And we cut off at about 14 to 15. We don't develop and mature no further until we get some new information and accept some different information. This is what you have to remember. The average black woman in
You
America
cut it
don't
off
get
and
no
it's just a
older.
rewind after that. Now, what's the sister name? Sharaazad Ali. An information machine.
I'm saying that we have a lot of power. We have power to make heaven and hell for our men. And I'm saying let's try making heaven. Let's try to build him up. If a man has his woman behind him, he will believe he can do anything. And all we need to do is to get our men to believe that they can do anything. And he'll be able to, do much better than he's doing now and come out of the pitiful condition he's in. As I said, I'm not exonerating him. I'm just saying that all of that strength that we have, let's use it in a more positive way instead of just going for self. Nobody told us that all of that being my own person and I'm independent would lead to separation and loneliness.
Mm-hmm. But what she said is something that hit home with me. And, I've never said it, but here's the truth. She said the average mind for a woman cuts off at about 14.
Did she just
Or you're
say
dealing
just
with a
women?
14-year-old.
Did she say
That's what
just
she's
women?
basically saying.
No, she didn't say just women. Did she just say women?
She said sisters.
Sisters.
Did she say sisters?
Yeah,
I
black
want-
women. She said.
Play it
I
back.
could've swore she
We'll
said,
get it
'cause
right.
I was like, uh-oh.
Okay, let me make sure.
Very specific.
The average black woman in America don't get no older than about 14. So just talk to her and deal with her like you dealing with a 14-year-old. Don't come at her like you dealing with an equal, because she's not going to be able to accept that. You got to go way back. And we cut off at about 14 to 15. We don't develop and mature no further until we get some new information and accept some different information. This is what you have to remember.
Now, this is a profound statement. She, being a black woman, said the average black woman is like dealing with a 14-year-old. Now, did I get it right?
Yeah, right. And she even said we, so she's including herself. She's not speaking.
I am in so much agreement with that statement because I have talked to women my age and they don't care what you say.
Nope.
They want what they want, and if you're not going to do what they want you to do, they'll stomp off. And that's not even 14. That's like a 6-year-old or a 5-year-old. Yeah. I think 14 was generous. I am letting you know this. That mirror that she just held up for a lot of people to see, it may be shocking, but it's necessary. I want you to know, if you conduct yourself like a child, will you please stop acting like you're an adult? You're not an adult. You're just an old child. And you know who I'm talking about because you are offended right now.
Good one.
You are offended right now at the fact that that woman said it, and I'm backing it up. You're offended because you conduct yourself like a child. I know women, and I'm talking about most of them I know. I cannot hold a conversation with them, and they will act like it's me.
It's called psychological age regression.
Craig be having them Craig
Yeah,
facts,
yeah,
boy.
yeah.
Explain that, Craig.
Yeah, it's just when a trauma occurs in a person's life, they can get stuck in the emotional, mental state or revert to the emotional, mental state of a younger age. Often the age in which the experience, in which they experience a significant trauma.
Somebody said all women, not just black women. I agree with that too.
Exactly.
Childlike
but I was just
behaviors.
correcting what you were saying because I didn't want it to get right.
Well, the sister, she gonna speak for us.
Yeah.
She gonna speak for us. It's a predicament we're in, and we don't need to be in.
Right.
Women need to be trained by respectable men.
And you know this, man?
I said, look at you, Corey.
Women need to be trained by a respectable man.
Yeah.
All right.
If they're not trained by a respectable man, they're gonna go out in the streets and literally destroy themselves and their legacy.
And the first way you train her is by not fucking her. You have to starve your dick in order to create order and establish dominance and hierarchy the correct way, psychological way in a relationship. She has to know that you're stronger than her.
Craig, I am not disagreeing with what you just said, but ain't nothing more satisfying
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, of course. See, look.
than washing up in front of a bitch you just fucked.
No
I
discipline.
come in the room with the rag.
No discipline. You just cannot, huh?
I
Every time.
love looking at you after I fucked you because I don't get much pussy off, oh, I love you, Corey, and I'm going to just give you some. I buy a lot of pussy.
You gonna learn today.
Oh, God.
I buy a lot of pussy. And it feels so good knowing that it wasn't enough money to help you. That's what feels so good when I'm washing up. It's just enough money for you to feel good for a couple of days.
That's funny. You buy pussy, and I say buy to pussy. I leave it.
I believe you, Craig. You get pussy discipline.
I do, man. 'Cause it's not-
I do believe, Craig, though, that your Mac game is subpar. I believe that.
Yeah.
That's just my
Antonio,
opinion.
It's all good, man. You know, I mean, you take a special one to, you know.
I want to be a invisible fly. I want to be something just watching you Mac a girl down. I want to see it.
Hey, man.
See, I ain't got no Mac game. I just tell bitches, hey, you in a bad way right now?
Yeah.
Well, I can help you.
Wow.
My game is laughter and intelligence. I'm a very intelligent guy, so I'm a sapiosexual.
No, you tall.
Yeah.
You light skinned. That help a lot in the black community.
I know
You
how-
date mainly black women, right?
Yeah, man. If it's 100, 99 gonna be black.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, there are women out there who hate me because I don't bow.
What's bow?
I check a bitch in a heartbeat if she being disrespectful.
Man, you got twists in your hair. You gonna fuck old, dog.
Yeah.
I check a woman in a heartbeat if she, cause look, man, women like, we just talking about that psychological regression. Women like to play the material game or the popularity game and think that they can pick and choose who they respect. And I don't allow that with women that are around me. I don't allow women to pick and choose who they respect. When you're around me, everybody deserves respect. If you're the type of person that's, you know, respecting people based on what they got or based on if you think they should be respected, you're not gonna really fuck with me because I'm gonna check that eventually. Everybody deserves respect until they do something to fuck off their credibility. But you don't treat people less than what you think they are because you're on a high horse.
Let me give you some game. Since I got you by, what I got you by 12 years, 13?
14?
14 years?
Yeah.
Let me give you some game, homie. Nail,
I
Abe.
got you by 17, Craig.
For real? Wow, man.
Let me give you some game. Let me give you some game, Phil.
How about that? Not really.
Everybody who listening out here, this the real game right here. Mac of them upstairs if y'all listening. If you are out with a woman and she sparks a conversation with a male stranger, you cannot fix that bitch. Get the fuck away from her.
She belongs to the streets.
You cannot fix her. If you out with a woman on a date, or if it's your girlfriend or whatever, if she will spark a conversation with a male stranger, she is not coachable. Get the fuck away from her.
Hey.
Wait.
Yeah, that's sparking a conversation.
If you don't believe me,
Not that he talked to her.
if you don't believe me, you're going to fail miserably. But if you want to save yourself a lot of trials and tribulations, if you are in the streets with a woman who sparks a conversation with a male stranger, that is a nothing ass woman. That woman is worth nothing to nobody. Because it's not just she's not trained. It's not just not training. If she will spark a conversation with another male that she or you don't know, she will put you in danger, and it's on purpose. That's just one thing that come with it. So when you out with these broads, if they talk to guys they don't know, I remember I was with this one girl and she asked this dude for a cigarette.
I thought. So, you know what I'm saying? That you done fucked up now. You know that, don't you?
She knew you didn't smoke.
I don't give a fuck if I don't smoke. If you speak to somebody in the name of a cigarette,
Someone still smokes. Huh?
you the worst bitch on the planet.
You raggedy bitch.
I can't do nothing with you.
It's even worse if she shares a cigarette with a nigga she never met.
Oh, she takes the one that he had on his ear.
You share, you
he gave
splitting a cigarette with a motherfucker.
Took it off his ear and gave it
What
to
if
him.
she take a tote of some other dude's cigarette?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Hey,
That
that's
won't
so
stop you, though, Corey.
Can't save him, dog.
Can't-
Can't save him. If you want to fuck him, you can fuck him. But if you got any type of connection to that woman, your life is going to be invaded and obliterated.
If her best friend is a male personal trainer, that bitch is done.
I can't really disagree with that, Craig. I used to have a bitch. She used to have a dude give her massages.
What?
Right.
And I knew that bitch belonged to the game.
Straight up and down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That bitch had a dude who massaged her.
Right.
She go to his house.
Oh.
And she was like, you could come with me. He is a professional. I said, bitch, I wish I would be seen in the streets with a bitch who finna get rubbed down by another motherfucker.
Well, they usually
You
do
better get a puppy, bitch.
So she went to an establishment that gives massages and a guy it's the same?
Hey, maybe D.
Okay.
Did you hear what D said?
What?
If she go to like a massage company
Yeah. And it's
that does massages.
Like
So
Massage Envy?
Some place like that.
There you go.
And he just
Yeah.
the
We
manager
Spa
and
on
massaging.
Wilshire. Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's still.
So you're saying
It's
you
still a
better
bad
have-
strike for her.
Oh, you're saying she better have
A couple of things I want to give my feedback on as far as what the discussion is. In the beginning, they talked about a woman, I guess, not maturing after 14 or something like that, unless it's different information or new information or whatnot. And that different information is that man or that husband who's training her, who's coaching her or whatnot. Because you got to understand, a lot of our women or whatnot, they've been messed up.
That crazy bitch out there again.
They've been messed up. You know, I went through this with my wife or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? As far as what I wanted from her. She had to, let go of all the stuff that she was taught, that she was brought up with or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And she had to take in my training, my coaching or whatnot.
You're gonna learn today.
You know, they said a lot as far as a woman stumping off like a child or something like that. You know, one of my child mothers, anytime we got into a disagreement or whatever, she hung up on me or, she got the hell on. She didn't want to talk no more. And I'm like, that's a child. And then what do you think my son is doing now? He's running off. He don't want to talk no more. You know what I'm saying? He's cutting off the conversation. And it's like, you got that from your mother. You didn't get it from me because, I'm going to try to talk it out. I'm going to try to, fix the problem or come to some solution or whatnot. But no, him and his mother, Oh, they just get the hell on. They just run from the problem or whatnot. As if that problem is not going, stick his little ugly head out again. That's what you got to deal with sometimes with a lot of women. And I agree with them with this 14-year-old attitude or whatnot. Or even, younger than that. Craig, man, he be coming with the facts too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember what he said in this video or whatnot. But he be coming with the facts. And as far as my woman, we out, and she just have a conversation with a stranger? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? I don't let my wife talk to friends or whatever, male friends and all. No, we don't do that over here. Because what y'all gonna be talking about?
No, fuck a talk.
You know what I'm saying? What, cake and ice cream or something? Yeah, whatever. And as far as giving my wife a massage, that's out the question. Like, who would let their wife just get a massage from a random man, a stranger or whatnot? Y'all leave me a comment and tell me how y'all feel about this. Tell me if y'all would let y'all wife or y'all woman have a conversation with a stranger, or would you let your wife or your girl get a massage by a stranger or whatnot? Y'all let me know in the comments. Y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel. It's your man. Y'all already know what it is.
OG,
to the next videos, Ghetto Talk. Up out of here. Peace.